Wow, just got finished with my iced tea. Now it's time we do another stupid Nerf review. Mega Line, one of the most popular Nerf series out there. And we are going to talk about the genesis of it, if you will. The Magnus and the Centurion. The Centurion is one of the only three, I think there are only like three magazine-compatible, Mega Blasters out there. And it's what I consider one of the most overhated blasters because it's pretty different from what most magazine blasters would. I mean, usually magazine Nerf blasters, you have to pull this back, then press the button, and then pull down the magazine back. But this, you can just pull down the magazine. And I feel like it'll make it quicker for reloads. However, unfortunately, if you have... There it goes. If you have this back, then unfortunately, due to the mechanism, you can't really push back. So you gotta pull this back. Then... Okay, and then you gotta fire. And then, you can pull it out. And also, I feel like the Magnus is also a rather underrated blaster as well, because it's, I think, the only, one of, like, only 3 to 5, internal magazine, Mega Blasters out there. Sure, it can only fit 3 rounds, but Mega Darts are absolutely massive, hence the name Mega Darts. So, you wouldn't need too much, and you can also pretend that this is kind of like a Desert Eagle due to its size and all that stuff. We're going to use Mr. Bluebird as a target. Yeah, it's pretty powerful, so you won't need much ammo. Alright, so... yeah, let's also take care of the other 2 darts that are in here. We'll use Mr. Whitebird here. He's also dead. And we'll also use this Bowser shell. Hopefully Nintendo doesn't give me a cease and desist for this. I moved it, but oh well. Gotta recover those darts. There it goes. Okay. So, I don't know much backstory on the Mega Line as to why Nerf did this, because I'm going with this face value, like most of my videos, not doing much research and all that stuff. However, I guess if you want me to do, like, an entire history of Mega video, then I guess I'll do that. But that would take me, like, months to do because, well, I'm a very busy person. I got a lot of stuff to do, whether it's work stuff, or job stuff, or whatever. So yeah, I guess to do another brief summary on the 2 Mega Blasters that we have. The Centurion works as it works as a sniper rifle pretty well. It also has a bipod, but I gotta find it somewhere. It also has a jam door as well, so you can clear your jams. And I'm not sure if there's like a button to. Sometimes when you have, where is it? It's something. The Mega Magnus has a small button where, in case if like the prime handle gets jammed a little bit, you can always press this button if you're with like a screwdriver, or if you can position your finger well enough, you can slide that back. But I'm not sure the Centurion has that. It might. Here, I gotta find it because that button is usually rather small. Let's see. I'm not good at finding things, so take this with a grain of salt. Oh well, it likely didn't come with it. Maybe because of the jam door. Maybe because of the jam door is a better way to clear jams and stuff, and internal magazine blasters, like of course the Magnus, doesn't really have a jam door because, well, the prime handle is its own jam door. So hence why we have a button where you can push back and then do your thing. So, I guess enough fooling around, let's do some chronograph in action. Let me get a few more darts for the magazine. Alright. And I got an extra magazine. I have like 1,000 Centurion magazines. So, we should be all set. Alright, so let's start off with Centurion. Because, why not? This is the first ever Mega Blaster ever released. And so is the Magnus. I guess they were released at the same time. I don't know. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt because I didn't do much research for the video. Problem with these magazines is sometimes it doesn't want to go down. Like the spring part doesn't really want to go down. Alright, here we go. Roundup number 1. There we go. Alright, let's position the camera a little bit so you can see the chronograph better. Alright. And this Nerf blaster is, of course, rather unnecessarily long on this, so there we go. 74.7, 73.2, 70.8, 71.7, 71.1, and here comes the last shot, I think. 76.2. Alright. So far a 72 average, I'd say. 70.4. 70.7. 74.9. 69.6. 72.9. Sometimes it does that. Like, you gotta really pull hard on this blaster. 73 flat. How many more do we have? Oh, that's it. Alright, so about a 72.5 average, I'd say. Alright, let's put the long boy back. It's gonna be pretty hard not to show that on camera. Alright. Alright, so now it's time. Oh no, what just fell? Oh, it's a Game Genie. Yeah, that's right, we got a Game Genie. I still haven't figured out how to use it. And I keep forgetting how much of a workout it is to use the Centurion. Centurion isn't like my first choice for a sniper rifle. Like, maybe the Long Strike would be. But it's too reliant on its attachments at times, even though I don't have any of its attachments. Unfortunately. Oh well. Alright, here we go. 61.1. 59 flat. And 63 flat as well. Loaded it up. Oh, maybe I'll get it next time. 61.4. 60.9. I almost said 69. 62.1. Alright, let's do it one more time because the more times we fire it, the better intel we get on its average. So far, we're looking at about a 62 average. 61, 62 possibly. on that range, maybe 61 and a half. 63.3. 58.2. I see a trend here. And 61.9. Alright. Let's get that out of the way. Alright, so what do I think about these blasters? I feel like these blasters are a really good introduction to what we got from the Mega line. We have definitely gotten a lot of fantastic Mega lines from... why am I saying Mega lines? Mega blasters. There we go. Mega blasters. From, of course, the Mastodon. Sorry for making you extremely uncomfortable because of how I'm holding it with only one hand. Let's see, what else are... there's a Rudolph here, but I'm too lazy to get that out. We've also got other 3-shot Mega Blasters like the Tri-Break, and we also got the Bulldog, which I did do a review on, and it got a lot of views, so there's that. So yeah, these were a pretty good, starters for the Mega series. Although I will say the Centurion is very overhated. I mean, I do love how bulky and long it is, and I also really love how innovative it is, since it's the first ever Mega Blaster to take magazines, and it'll be the first and only to do so for another 7 years or so. So love your magazine blasters while you have it, and not to mention magazine Nerf blasters are much more reliable than, say, blasters with a very high capacity rotating drum like the Surge Fire. So yeah, I guess not my first... these two blasters wouldn't be my first option for either pistol or sniper rifle, but they're definitely there, and they're definitely not half bad. So yeah, a very good Genesis. Oh boy, thank you guys so much for watching this very awful review. Make sure you like, subscribe, send this video to a friend, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.